Very snowy Washington, D.C. and large parts of the United States are blanketed with snow, and millions are without power during a dangerously cold stretch of winter weather. Schools and government offices closed in several states as the nation combats the winter blast. The northeastern United States is set to face several more days of bitter cold temperatures, with select parts set to experience lows in the single digits. States in middle America are under blizzard conditions as they face the heaviest snow totals. Kentucky's governor explains the dire situation that his state is facing.
The roads became really treacherous. We had to help about 280 stranded motorists. We had a lot of jackknife trucks, a lot of backups that thankfully we were able to respond to. But then the second piece is we've got about 90,000 Kentuckians without power at the moment.
All right, very dangerous situation indeed. And joining us now to talk more about this weather is meteorologist Scott Withers. Scott, great to be with you right now. I want to get to the power outages and everything else, but first, talk to us about what exactly a polar vortex is.
Tracy, this is actually normal for this time of year. We've had several years of above normal warm temperatures for the winter. So what a polar vortex is really simple. In the upper atmosphere, basically the system, as the air moves, it just kind of drops down towards the south, and that allows all of the cold air from Canada to just kind of fill in the pocket that's left behind. And that's exactly what's happened. That's why we're seeing the snow that you see there. This massive winter storm just rolled across from basically St. Louis through the Ohio River Valley, now hammering the mid-Atlantic. Washington, D.C. could see totals that it hasn't seen in more than a decade. And when we're talking cold, it's just not the Northeast, Tracy. Get this, Panama City Beach, they're opening warming centers because tonight it's going to be below freezing.
Wow. And talk to us about those cold temperatures, Scott. I mean, just how cold can it get in some parts of the United States?
It's going to be below freezing for most of the eastern part of the U.S. today. We're talking from the Canadian border, as I said, down to the Gulf of Mexico, at or below freezing. Here in Atlanta, it is 34 degrees right now, so we're just hovering above freezing. We're going to get below today. That's why this is so dangerous. Just being outside at night in these temperatures for any extended amount of time could cause hypothermia. So it's very important to get inside, stay inside, go to if you don't have anywhere to go to one of those public warming centers. This is going to be brutal. And Tracy, unfortunately, not going to wrap up tonight. We're looking at cold temperatures like this each night for the next few days.
Wow. And a lot of places like Atlanta, where you are not used to this type of weather. Talk to us about how dangerous this can possibly get for folks, and maybe some tips for them to stay safe and stay warm.
Atlanta's a pretty big city, Tracy, and they have one snowplow for the entire city. So unfortunately, there's not going to be any snow here, but we've been raining all day. So that's going to turn into ice and slick roads tonight here, all the way down into southern Georgia and into northern Florida. As far as Gainesville, they're going to be dealing with a hard freeze tonight in Gainesville, Florida, almost all the way over to Jacksonville. So this is a significant event still. Now the snow, the good news, Tracy, the snow is going to wrap up tonight and move out, and we're going to be done with the snow for a little bit. But the cold, bitter cold air that's just rushed across the border down from Canada, that's going to stick with us for a few more days.
Yeah, we've seen power outages and unfortunately even some deaths in this storm. Before I let you go, Scott, anything else we need to know?
Yeah, be prepared. This is not just today. We're going to see this throughout the weekend into next week. Keep in mind, we're only halfway through the winter season. So stay inside as much as possible. Try and keep your temperature in your house about 65, 68 degrees so the pipes don't freeze up. If you don't have anywhere to go to call the police, go to the fire department. They will get you to a warming center.
Absolutely. And do not use those generators indoors. That can turn deadly.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much, Scott. Stay warm.